Okay. Over the past few months, we've unpacked the 7 pillars of cancer recovery: nutrition, supplements, hydration, movement, sleep, emotional support, and mindset. Each episode gave you some practical trauma-aware strategies, and you can find the ones that you missed on my YouTube channel or in my blog. Now, if you missed any of those, drop the word show or blog and I'll send you the link. Welcome to Tea Talk, everyone. Where's my cup? There it is. If you don't know me already, I'm Danny Cade. Today, we're going to be pulling it all together, basically creating your roadmap, a daily rhythm that you can actually follow, because when treatment dominates your life, it's really easy to feel like you're just surviving. Today is about shifting from survival mode to intentional healing. Now, no, you may not control every scan or side effect, but you can take consistent actions that are going to support your body, mind, and spirit. So let's walk through how starting with nutrition as your foundation fuels everything. It does, from muscles to immunity to energy. And when our appetite is low or digestion is compromised, you want to lean towards sippable nutrition. That actually becomes your next strategy. You want to think in terms of smoothies, broths, soups, and definitely prioritize protein. You're going to want at least 20 grams per meal. Add in a little bit of complex carbs for energy, some gentle fiber for gut health, and some healthy fats that are going to help to calm inflammation and support your hormones. Choose nutrient-dense, low glycemic foods, because that will help to stabilize your blood sugar. And really, every bite counts. Consistency is what matters more than perfection does. Supplements, they're great for filling in the gaps. They don't replace food, but they do help support recovery. So you're going to want to be searching out high-quality multivitamins, vitamin D3, omega-3s, magnesium, probiotics, and you can use targeted antioxidants like curcumin, turmeric. Most of these supplements work best with food. So track your intake and check with your care team if you're unsure about dosages, what's going to be best for you. Hydration is something that's also often overlooked, but it's really essential for circulation, detox, digestion, and mental clarity. Water alone isn't going to be enough, so try to include herbal teas, broths, and water-rich foods, and aim for 2 to 3 liters a day, sipping steadily. Don't try to chug it, and use electrolytes if you're dealing with vomiting or diarrhea. Also, watch for things like fatigue, dry mouth, dark urine. That'll tell you a lot right there, because hydration is going to amplify every other pillar. Movement is mandatory, but it doesn't have to be intense. That's the cool thing. It'll help build strength, improve mood, reduce your fatigue. And you want to start with small, gentle walks, maybe a little bit of chair stretches, some light mobility, and break it into short sessions. And you get bonus points, by the way, if you're pairing movement with hydration or a snack. Mind-body practices like yoga or Tai Chi are great for integrating physical activity with relaxation. Even just 2 to 5 minutes at a time, done consistently, builds stamina and reminds your body who's actually in charge. Sleep. Now, this is a big part of your repair system because it restores energy, immunity, and tissue health. So try to stick to a consistent schedule. Do things like create a dark, cool, quiet space, and make sure to address those side effects like pain or nausea before you go to bed. You can use things like breath work, meditation, or journaling. It'll all help you to wind down. Now, short naps are wonderful, but try to avoid those late day ones because they're going to mess with your nighttime sleep. And sleep is medicine, so protect that. Emotional support really matters too. Cancer recovery is emotionally brutal. You've got fear, anxiety, isolation. So, talk to someone, friends, family, peer groups. And if you need to, get professional help if it feels too heavy. And use mindfulness, things like grounding, journaling. And for you independent warriors out there, please try to accept help with things like meals, chores, or transport. I know I suck at that too, but It does make a difference. Emotional health strengthens immunity and resilience. Mindset is the glue. It shapes how you respond to every challenge. So catch those negative thoughts and try to reframe them and set small, doable goals. Celebrate those tiny wins. Use visualization to reinforce healing and always practice self-compassion. Mindset holds the pillars together. Now, let's make it doable. Healing accelerates when the pieces work together. It's sort of a synergistic thing. And here's a rhythm you can try. For example, in the morning, do some hydration, move gently, eat something soft and nutrient dense. Take, 5 minutes for mindfulness. Midday, hydrate a little bit more, stretch again, eat a nice light balanced lunch, check in with yourself emotionally. Maybe in the afternoon you can go for a short walk, even if it's just around the house. I do that sometimes too. Have a light snack, or a smoothie even. Do some journaling and take some time just to reflect. Evening, you can hydrate some more, do some more stretching, eat a solid dinner if you can, wind down, prepare for sleep, and track things. Track your meals, your fluids, your movement, your sleep, your mood, energy, and adjust as needed. Your body's going to talk to you. It's just a matter of, are you going to listen? That's why tracking is important. Recovery isn't linear. Some days are going to be harder than others, and that's okay. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Final thought. Recovery is built through small, intentional choices. Integration turns those scattered efforts into a healing rhythm. It's your reset button that's going to help you to reclaim control, reinforce healing, and move forward, even when treatment feels overwhelming. Every sip, bite, step, stretch, and moment of rest, it all matters. You're not just surviving, you're rebuilding. Now, if you're struggling with that eating part where you're just not getting enough in, feel like you're losing ground, wasting away, do yourself a favor, drop the word help, and I'll make sure that you get my free guide that has what worked for me when I was going through that. And do join me tomorrow. I'm going to be doing my weekly Wellness Wednesday show. We're going to be talking about navigating this upcoming Christmas season with clarity, calm, and confidence. Well, I hope that was helpful for you. If it was, if there was something that tweaked you, please drop it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. It always helps me. All right, everyone, take care. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye for now.